Downtown Houston, Texas on a Saturday night in Minute Maid Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Lance McCullers will be on the mound for the Stros. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, Lance McCullers might have the best right-handed breaking ball in the game of baseball. Has the kind of hard slider that he could throw 4 or 5 times in a row and still get swings and misses. Good fastball, too. 93 to 95 miles an hour. Wipeout, and I mean wipeout breaking ball. His changeup has gotten better every year. If he's throwing strikes early, he's a nightmare on hitters.
And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, just a 1 for 9. A ball and no strikes. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. The 1-0. Grounded foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Designated hitter, Willie
Stepping into the box, Willie McCovey. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Don Sutton is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today. Now in the box, Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Alex Bregman.
First offering on its way. There's a strike. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jackson shading to his right. 1 away. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base pass. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
Here's Carlos Correa now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Change up low, 2-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Still 2-2. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 misses down below the knees. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So digging in now, Jeff Bagwell is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Altuve leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
The average for him sitting at .312 on the season. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. Now it's 2-0. Sutton has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the payoff pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. We are still scoreless.